Welcome to Teague Walks. Today we're in beautiful downtown Columbia, South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks. About to walk the Lantern Hotel with David Tart, Chief Development Officer of Range Company. Come with me. David.
Teague.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Thanks for having us today.
Excited to have you here.
All right, tell me where we are.
We are in Columbia, South Carolina, home of the Lantern Hotel. We opened January 21st this year.
Is there anything special about this hotel?
There's a lot special about this hotel. We have a strong mission behind the hotel. We've partnered with South Carolina's LIFE program and the HRSM program and employing those with intellectual disabilities. You know, for every adaptive reuse, it's important that the projects have a story to tell. And we've got quite a story here in Columbia, the old Central Fire Station's headquarters, built in 1950, but also the mission behind the hotel. So excited to show you the property.
Can't wait. That's why we're here. Let's do this. Thank you.
Welcome to Columbia's living room. Teague, really excited to introduce you to Rick Hayduk.
Rick, Teague Hunter.
Welcome to the Lantern Columbia. Delighted to have you all.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to walk around and learn a little bit from you.
It's a cool place. We took a historic firehouse, adaptive reuse project that converted it to a 59-room boutique hotel. But one of the key things that we want to do, and let me walk you around, is preserve the integrity of the firehouse. We incorporated it into the design, but we also incorporated into the design the fact that we want this to be an engagement center for the city of Columbia. So here, let me walk you over this way.
Yeah, this is great.
You know, this is one of those hotel things that's awesome in boutiques in that it's not a front desk. It's a welcome table. Behind that, we have a commission piece that we have, again, in celebration of the heroes that were in this building for over 40 years, 50 years, of the firefighters. Down here at the entrance, if we just follow straight from the welcome table to the right, we have artwork that was provided to us by probably the most famous Down syndrome artist. His name is Charlie French, and Charlie gave us these pieces, and we wanted that to be a great focal point as you are welcomed into the hotel. Thematically, you're seeing the firehouse, but you're also seeing the purpose of the Lantern, which is the training and gainful employment of individuals with disabilities.
There's more to this story, I can tell.
So here, let me walk you over here. And to that, this area here is a retail area. It will be like an Etsy for people with disabilities. So we're focusing in here on Richland and Lexington counties in the city of Columbia area. We're gathering items for sale, jewelry, candles, soaps, artwork made by people with disabilities. We will be their Etsy, we'll be their retail outlet for them to show their work.
Where we are right now, quite frankly, was some of the original inspiration when Rick and I visited the property and we were standing in here, what is really where the fire engines and the garage, 5 bay doors, and looking at this and starting to think about Columbia's living room and how we can programmatically make this space very, very special and drive the experience with the guest. So you can see here 5 garage bay doors that on a beautiful evening or a beautiful morning, you know, we open up the garage doors. Creates quite an experience, whether you're having coffee or breakfast or whether you're enjoying a cocktail at dinner.
There was a fire engine right here?
Yes.
Love it.
So Teague, as we walk through the lobby, we celebrate the firehouse, we celebrate the purpose of the hotel, but at the same time, we celebrate this desire for the Lantern to be a focal point of our Columbia community. For example, we have this, again, another commission piece. It's a moss wall that highlights the convergence of the 3 rivers that are here in the city of Columbia. But again, as David said, doors up, fire pits lit outside, this indoor-outdoor vibe, and we opened up in late January, early February. We had the doors up at night in here, lights down, music playing, the energy. It's exactly what any hospitality guy just loves to experience, where everyone's just having a great time.
I can see you light up when you talk about it. And it looks great. So everyone sees it from the inside and the outside, and you see it and you feel it.
Yeah, and then more importantly, it's the energy that goes into this room, and we'll walk you a few more steps into our restaurant, which is Ladder 13. The firehouse used to house Engine Company 13, so we renamed the restaurant. So again, the restaurant and the cocktails all spill out into Columbia's living room.
Yeah, this is great. One big giant lobby.
So Teague, as I walk into ladder 13, our restaurant, we're going to pass by. This is our barista station. I wanted to highlight something very, very important to us. The coffee machine is a machine that provides phenomenal coffee, but it is designed such that an individual with a disability can be a barista. We know all how complicated Starbucks is. I could never work at a Starbucks or a coffee shop nowadays. I can't remember what everybody wants. That coffee machine is specifically designed cappuccino, latte, Americano, espresso, everything but our unique team can service the guest.
So Teague, obviously, with our interior design and some design direction, really being able to share this space with our lobby guests, also be able to close it off. But we're, everything that was done in here, including the garage bay doors and the artwork, down to the buttons on the bar stools, are buttoned from the uniforms that the firemen wore, so paying homage back to. So really some creative space here and create quite the atmosphere for what we're trying to achieve.
It's a separate restaurant, outside entrance.
It is.
And clearly flows into the lobby.
Yes.
So you get it all.
Yep.
That's exactly right. We've got great food. Pizza oven imported from Italy. Our pizza dough takes 4 days to make. So that's great. The product is great, but the environment, we call it in the restaurant business, music, energy, lighting, temperature, melt. The melt's got to be perfect to create a vibe. So as David said, the design of this is really special, very unique. The lobby component of it, the service component, great product. It's been very successful from day one.
I believe it.
Let's check out some rooms.
I love it. Let's do it.
Teague, I got to run. Appreciate your visit. You're in good hands.
David, thank you. This
Yes.
is a great place. Thanks
Enjoy
for
your
showing
stay.
us around.
All right.
So here, let me take you upstairs. We'll take a look at a guest room.
Let's go see.
So Teague, let me walk you down a corridor. Again, from a design perspective, the carpet brings together where the river meets the land. So again, that's that confluence concept for the city of Columbia. And then as we walk down the hallway, there are the archivist provided us with these photographs. This one's pretty cool because this one shows what this floor was. This floor was one open space, dormitory style cots, and the firefighters would sleep here. 2 holes in the floor, down they would go on the poles to the fire trucks. One of the things, again, when we talk about take what the building will give you, here up on this floor, we have 5 of the 17 rooms have terraces. 2 with west exposures, 3 with west exposures, 2 with east exposures. So that kind of makes up this, again, classic boutique of what am I getting this time? A little bit of the, not every room is a cookie cutter.
It's all the
same.
fun.
It's a lot of the fun side. And as we walk by, I wanted to also highlight, again, something that was very important for Lantern is we don't have the coffee makers in the rooms. So we view our coffee stations, and they're all over the buildings, as almost a collision point for guests to meet each other. So bottle filler, coffee, and then another job for our very unique staff, exactly sized ice bags that are sized for the ice buckets. So just grab an ice, go back to your room.
That is ingenious.
Yeah. A little something different. So let me take you into,
Love
take
it.
a look at a guest room.
Please. I love the unique personalities of all these adaptive reuses. You got to work with what they give you.
In this particular project, everyone was homegrown. General contractor, Columbia. Architect, Columbia. Designer, Columbia. So in this guest room, you can see the color palette that we used, again, with respect to that mid-century industrial look, but at the same time, the comforts of today. Embedded in the headboards are the reading lights, desks, kind of all the modern conveniences, and then, of course, the technology that one would expect in a hotel in 2026. This particular room has a terrace, as I alluded to. 5 rooms on this floor out of 17 have terraces. No better way to wake up in the morning than just step outside.
What was that? This is the fire room and this is the bunkhouse. That was just a terrace for the bunkhouse?
Maybe this was the commandant's
Sure.
office
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something
This
that
is
he was awarded
Sure.
his own terrace. Maybe?
Maybe.
Let's go with that.
Okay, let's go with that. This is great. This is a great room.
So Teague, we've left the firehouse.
Okay.
This is the engine house. So in its history, this was the garage. But the last thing I wanted to say to was, I guess, hey, Mr. Hunter, welcome to the Lantern.
You go to the garage.
You're in the garage. So it's the engine house. Instead of it being a 2-story warehouse, now it's 2 floors of guest rooms. Secondly, they took the garage doors that would go up and down. These are walls. So on the other side of these walls are guest rooms. So you still have that vibe of the garage, but we'll be inside in a second.
How many rooms in there?
There are 31 rooms in the engine house. And then as we look forward, the 6-story training tower.
Oh, yeah.
Again, all of this is registered on the National Registry of Historic Buildings. So what's even cooler was we were allowed to put this piece here to connect the engine house to the tower.
Sure.
So in this building, we have our laundry. And again, very important to us because that's 5 to 7 jobs for our unique staff. We have our break room, and then we have guest rooms on the top floor and the gym on the ground floor. Ground floor, king bedded room, second floor, king bedded room. On 3, 4, 5, and 6 is a 4-story suite. You enter into a living room, queen bedded room with its own bath, queen bedded room with its own bath. On the 6th floor on the top, which looks right into the Capitol. It looks right into the University of South Carolina. It looks right into downtown Columbia. Game room, poker table. It's just a great room. So here, let me walk you into the engine house. Take a look. So Teague, we're now in the engine house. Actually, where we're standing is this transitionary building that we constructed that brought the engine house connected to the training tower, which has the 3 rooms.
Stairs.
Everything that we're in right now is new with respect to the past, whether exposed brick or the ceiling we'll see in a moment. We preserved the 2 buildings to bring it all together.
Makes sense.
So here, let me take you upstairs. It's the 2nd floor, but again, we call this the engine house, but it is this transitionary area. So here we have 3 guest rooms that we, in essence, created, but everything to our left, down this way, is, again, created, framed out guest rooms. What used to be like a 2-story warehouse, now it's 2 floors of guest rooms.
Love that.
So we use the original interior ceiling in the engine house and recreated it here so you have this constant flow. And instead of hiding the ceiling with a drop ceiling, we're like, oh, absolutely not. Keep it. So what you have is that industrial look.
Yeah. Yeah, if this is a new building, you could have made that ceiling as high as you wanted.
That's exactly right. Or you could have covered it up.
Or you could have covered it up.
We were like,
it looks fancy as you
we
want.
were
Like, no.
That conversation lasted 3 seconds. No drop ceiling. We're going to keep it. But this is the connection piece that leads us to the tower on the right. 3 rooms in there. So why don't we head up there and take a look?
We get to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Again, this is a new construction here that we were able to do as I would say a gift from the federal government that allowed us to connect 2 historic buildings. So in this guest room, it's a king bed. So in essence, this was just one concrete room.
Oh,
So we framed it out and dropped everything in. And again, nice views. So you've got 3 walls of windows in this one.
Well, yeah, it just hit me. We're in the tower, the fire tower.
This is
that
the
they
fire-
trained on high-rise fire rescues or what have you, correct?
And you saw some of the
Yes.
pictures where they're ladders
Yes.
and rappelling down the side because they would train for those larger buildings that would possibly come under fire.
And you
so
made
this
a
is the
room
training.
out of it. If
We made a
not-
guest room out of it. Again, the cool factor in this building, if we haven't seen it yet, is just off the charts.
Yeah, this is neat. Good for you guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
This is fun projects. Rick, this is great. I'm really impressed. I love the adaptive reuse ones because they're unique, but this is really unique. So thank you so much for having us today and hosting us, and I don't know, let us just come be a part of it.
Well, thank you also for amplifying our message and the unbelievable potential of employing people with disabilities in our line of work of hospitality. So thank you, and Hunter and everyone involved. Thank you.
Listen, that's the least we can do. I mean, you're the yeoman doing the work here, so keep preaching the message and let us know how we can help. And I mean that sincerely.
Teague, thank you so much.
Thank you.